Woo! Hello. Who was almost lived out last night?
Almost.
Yeah. Who ran dry at about 3.5 hours? I got heckled by Amy. So you can keep going, keep going.
Bart's out of practice. Good thing we weren't doing the 12 hours of boom.
Woo! So 12 hours of boom, you get a 15-minute break every 45 minutes. You can get a little recovery time in. So we wanted to come in. We're actually we're getting together to film some shows. And I said, hey, let's go in and film. Hey, a live wrap up for yesterday's deal real quick. And we are 1080p on this now. This is a brand new function, just started today.
Yeah, so I actually got it pulled up over here. Looks, I don't know if it's quite 1080p, maybe a shade down. Not bad, it's a lot better than it was, but better than 720.
Yeah. So let us know. Good. I think it looks great. Yeah. So let us know.
Although it is just Bart. Apparently, I'm not here.
Sorry.
It's Bart and Scott.
I don't think I can change that now either. Once we're in, yeah. So
people know me. I'm the good looking one.
Bam. That's it. Big fella. Let me go over to comments.
Leanne is tuning in. Leanne won auction yesterday. I see Scott Pigsley is here.
Scott's on the Bayou. Hey, fellas. So, a bunch more folks. Claire the Third missed it yesterday. Was busy. Whew, so were we.
We'll wait for a few more people to get in here, and we'll just rehash the live yesterday. We're getting ready to film some reviews.
Yeah.
And I thought we'd talk about the live yesterday. Went really well, really good.
We won't be on too long. We literally did. It was what, 4 hours?
4 hours and 40 minutes.
40 minutes on top of that? Wow. Yeah. At about 3.5, I was like, ooh. That's when we got into there was 2 auctions that were a little tougher. Most of them were just flying off the shelf. Although I did like the end. The end there was where everybody again was a winner with our coin set.
Oh,
we did an extra coin set. Hey, John Ingman's in.
John supported yesterday. Amy, John supported, had to send in, well, he provided the $100 gift card, chipped in on a couple auctions. It was a high bidder. Amy and her and Carl were high bidders.
I think I'm Buttercup.
On a couple.
Hey, Scott and Buttercup.
I see Yvette Saliba tuning in.
Rob Davey, well done yesterday. Thank you. Yeah, that was a couple people even said, wow, you can just stay on, go 12 hours, boom. But you're almost there.
Bart, of course, you said you was pouring smaller. They were smaller pours, but you down 3 or 4 pretty quick.
Pretty quick.
Like, you better watch that. Like, small pours.
That red breast was going down easy.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, the 21 and then the 15. And then I thought, let me try this. And then you were like, ooh, you ain't going to make it. I was like, you're right. Yeah. What are you doing, dummy? I was like, good point. That red breast. I was even thinking, well, in the red breast, 42% ABV?
46.
46.
Yeah.
There you go. That's why.
Everything but the standard 12-year. The 12-year red breast is 40%. Then you've got the 12
That's probably what I was thinking. Because really all I've had was the 12-year.
Yeah.
And then I had the 18 that you... Was it the 18?
Not 18.
No.
50.
What was it? What was the one you grabbed from here? Oh, no, that was
that was the
Jameson 18.
Yeah, that was 40%. But red breast, so the 12-year is 40%. Then you've got the 12 cask strength, which is 50-some. But then your Lustau, the 15-year, and the 21 are all 46%.
If they ever invite us to their distillery, you know we got to bring your spouse.
Oh, yeah. She'd
be like, oh, you ain't cut me out of this one.
She would be
ecstatic.
Well, she would be ecstatic, yeah. But if she wasn't, that would be bad.
What would be the reverse of ecstatic?
It would be bad.
Homicidal. Homicidal. How much money did you raise? Now, there's the exact thing we were going to bring up.
Yep.
You've got it.
Well, let's wait a few minutes.
Okay, we'll wait a little bit more.
More people come in. I think 28 tuning in now. It's pretty early on.
Brett Burkhardt is in. He says, I've got red breast envy, as you should.
Chris M. Andrew Cox.
Mark G. Good afternoon, everybody.
Christmas on Crestline.
Ooh, Christmas is in.
His wife, Jean, was a high bidder.
Oh, Jean was killing it. I think if we'd have stayed on a little while, Jean would have bought even more stuff. we probably could have auctioned off a deadpan.
Yeah.
Chris M, good question. Yeah, we will answer that question. What was cool was that very last auction of coin set 44 also turned into coin set 43 because we did, hey, everybody wins, we'll throw up another one. And that last coin set kicked us into a nice spot that we will mention in a bit. So Brian Brinnicky, hey, Scott and Bart, couldn't be here for the fundraiser, was super happy to be part of Team Clifton yesterday.
Clifton is Bourbon Bites. He won the big tasting.
And then
whiskey
he did
library.
there was all that work behind the scenes
Yep.
that we didn't see, which was handled.
Yep.
We were told that worked out.
Mark JG is here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. Let's just go through some people. I would say sponsors of the auction, people
Very
that
nice.
donated.
Yeah, give them a nod.
Let's go through.
Even the ones that didn't sell, it's still worth. Hey,
yeah,
they
you
had
bet.
that right place. You never know. You never know.
Tonight's Poison on Instagram, Jazz. If you don't know him, he contributed to the fundraiser.
Not only did he contribute, he won an item too.
Yep. He was bidding and won.
Yeah.
And then he upped the ante as well on his auction when he's the one with the mystery package because it's temporarily lost in the mail.
It's in Jersey.
He
somewhere.
was throwing
Jersey.
more stuff in there. Whiskey Raj, importer of Glass Revolution Imports, was a big supporter.
That
as well.
was the one that wasn't the very first one. What was the first one that you bid on and surprised me? You bid on something early because I wasn't sure we were going to be able to bid on anything.
Well, maybe his bottle, the Amrut.
I thought there was one before that. You definitely bid on that because then I bid on it.
Yeah.
And it went for more than I could afford. So I wanted that one. The 10-year Amrut. Every year in Bangalore. Is it Bangalore? No, it's the Himalayas. It's right near the Himalayas. But there's some other
Himalayan
there. Himalayan. It's at the foot of the Himalayan mountains. But yeah, 1 year there is worth 3 years in Scotland is what they say.
Yeah.
And it's been there 10 years. So 30. Hello.
Jennifer Wren from one of the Dalmore ambassadors contributed yesterday as well with the Dalmore package.
Mm-hmm.
We had Mark Gillespie from Whiskey Cast chipped in, which Amy won his any print, any size auction and a set of, was it 6 glasses?
Yes, that was
6
cool.
Whiskey Cast.
We had that cool panoramic print that he said he printed up, and it was at 70 inches, did he say?
I forget. But
yeah, you were like, woo. And he said, that's included if you want that one.
Yep. Westland Distillery, Erica, ambassador from Westland, and Brooke Lottie, Erica Beendorf.
Yes.
She's married. I forget what her new last name is. She was moving this weekend, couldn't make the live.
Oh, because she just got married or whatever?
No, she's been married for a while, but they were moving into a house. I told her I moved once. I hope I don't have to do it again.
Yeah, you're not lying. I'm having to move stuff from a room, and I'm like, what? We need like a jump sale. And I got in trouble from the spouse. What are you talking about? That's my stuff in there. I'm like, oops.
Spirited Tracy chipped in, had a couple of highball kits, and then she got with Bill Thomas, the Jack Rose Saloon, and he chipped in as well. He had an antique Glenfiddich bottle, and they had a Glenfiddich wallet. It's a bourbon night.
Well, it was a bottle holder.
Yeah, antique bottle holder. Glenfiddich. And then Chad and Sarah, it's bourbon night, chipped in. They had a merchandise package. They did a 1-hour private live stream giveaway, and then they ended up having some copitas that they had with their logo
they were
on it
testing them out. They said that they're giving away 2 of 12, although there will be more later.
Iron Root Republic, we mentioned them already. They came in, gave away a couple of tours of the distillery where they put you up for the night, and you get to pick your favorite cask, and you get a bottle from it there in their warehouse. John Ingman chipped in. He had the $100 gift card to the Cuban Seed Cigar Company, and Whiskey Tray on Instagram, who's actually in the Wichita area with us, chipped in. He had a whiskey tray and glassware set that he chipped in. Eric Scotch and Time on Instagram chipped in with a couple of Davidoff desktop wooden travel humidor cocktail kits.
Heel slay on a Corey Brecken. Since you gifted me a Corey Brecken, I was working this one. I had it sitting out on the bar, so I would hit it frequently.
Whiskey Library DC came in. They're on Instagram. Whiskey with a E. Whiskey Library DC. If you check them out, they host tastings. We had them on the 12 Hours of Boom. I think it was 2 summers ago, and they do a lot of. At the time, they were doing some tastings, but they also did a lot of barrel picks and stuff for their area, working with retail liquor stores.
Corey Brecken's good. Yeah, the barrel picks are cool. I mean, it's one off, so you never know what you're going to get. But if you're able to taste them yourself, I would love to do a dummies barrel pick once we get retired. I'd love it.
Cheaper by the Dram chipped in. They had a sample of a 1969 17-year-old Kalila.
Vintage 69.
Dad's Drinking Bourbon is a podcast. They came on. They hosted or gave away an appearance on their podcast with a tasting.
Stephanie Davidson is on. Or Stephen Davidson.
This is the one we did not get any bids on this. It was towards the end. Little high. Vanishing Spirits by Ernie Button, and he's on Instagram at Vanishing Spirits _ Ernie Button.
He had a reserve,
but he had he does prints, art prints, and stuff, different gallery type.
I like the empty glass ones. They look like the Cosmos. So, but we were in our 4th hour at that point in time. We'd been up for a while.
Eric Waite chipped in with a couple of sets of his coins. Have you seen Eric comment? And is he in here?
I have not seen him. It's possible.
I need to see.
I will slide up. Trevor McDonald's in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at that. I recognize the thumbnail. What's up, fellas?
But Eric Waite, if you are tuning in, I need to make sure you have the 2 people that won your items. Make sure you have their contact information for shipping. And Uncle Nearest, we came in with a bottle of Uncle Nearest and a big
lots of signed swag
package.
Signed swag.
Yep, that was very good.
I do not remember the company rep, but remember very early on we were at like an ambassador tasting professional exposition thing, and we asked, "Hey, you got a hat or something?" And it was a company that looked at us and said, "A hat?" And I said, "Yeah, like a hat. We'll wear it on the show." And they're like, "We don't have hats." Huh. Now, if I would have had my hats, I would have said it. But I was just like, wow, you should have hats. You need them. You need some swag. I don't remember the name of it, but it was like, it's like we were dummies. Hats. McAllen, fine and rare. Hello, Bart, Scott, Mark, Amy, and all. Yeah.
What's up, Doc?
Doc.
We met him over in.
Yes, we did. Got to hang out.
All right. So, what was the total yesterday, Bart?
Yes. Well, we beat 10K. You got the exact.
Well, and I'm trying to. I've got the total at home, but it was
381.
I think it was $10,253 at the end of yesterday's live stream. That was everything that come in. Now, last night, and there's been a couple of smaller donations made right to the GoFundMe page since. I saw some names up I recognized. Hopefully it's because of our live stream. But yeah, total, we tracked $10,253. Very good. I was very impressed, very surprised by that.
Yeah, that was good. So, and you know what? Everybody who won the bids, I think, I haven't checked where there was one we're waiting on.
It came through.
Okay, they're phenomenal on how everybody was popping in and taking care of that real quick, which allowed us to keep everything flowing. That was great. Are you pulling up? Yeah, you're pulling up.
I was pulling. Now we had, we gave people 2 options. One, you could donate right to the GoFundMe page, or you PayPal us. So at the end of the day, I went through everybody that PayPal'd us. We actually came out like $5,973. I rounded it up to 6,000 even, sent that right over to his GoFundMe. And then also people that were donating to his GoFundMe page came in a little bit over $4,000. That made up a little over $10,000 total. But we've had a few people, names I recognize anyway, even that have donated since last night. Billy Hughes, I recognize that name. And Graham Frazier.
Awesome. So just giving it some.
That was last night.
Well, heck, you can see the rounded up donation we have on there right there.
Yep.
Nice.
So yeah, you can go in. You can see the $6,000. That was what came into us. We send that
You see
over
it right on
immediately.
there. Yep.
And like I say, a lot of people were donating right to the GoFundMe as well. So we're trying to track that. Now I've got most of the packages and stuff. I've got the contact information out there to the reps, to the ambassadors, to the sponsors of those auctions to get that stuff in the mail. I have to formulate the email list yet for those that gave $10 or more for the free copy of the e-copy
right.
of American Spirits.
That one I wondered. I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah. So, and that was David Jennings. I think I forgot him, matter of fact, when I was going through the list. Why did I not say him? Rare Bird 101.
Amy says, you guys did awesome. And that's fantastic. Mark says, nice job. Mike says, afternoon dummies, great work yesterday. Graham, wonderful efforts for a great cause. And I know there's more. There's more here as well.
Yep, David Jennings was on my list, who wrote the book American Spirit Wild Turkey from Rippey to Russell.
Mm-hmm.
And I had him in between the two Glenfiddich auctions. So as I was talking about him,
you got him now.
Skipped him over. Sorry about that, David. But I'll try to get that list curated at some point of emails, and then everybody that donated over $10, and we'll get a link out from David for the free e-copy of that book.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Let's see. McAllen Fine and Rare. How is availability of the standard OB Ben Nevis 10-year in the U.S. now? Do you know?
I haven't seen it. And I don't know if I've seen maybe some independent bottlings of Ben Nevis. I'm always checking Wine Searcher. I'd like to get my own bottle. I've had some samples and had even tasted it with Roy at his house in Glasgow. I enjoy Ben Nevis. I really like it. I want to get my own. I haven't seen, I don't know if there have been any bottlings in the States. I see them, of course, across the pond.
Beautiful. Like that.
Jimmy Jazz, he's bummed he didn't win anything, but he needs to head over to the GoFundMe page. Great job, Scotch Test Dummies. Thank you, Jimmy Jazz.
West Jolly's Inns is excellent. A little toasting.
Alice Dare Gray says, evening all.
Chris M says Ben Nevis is virtually non-existent in NYC. So very cool.
Now,
let's see.
Okay, so there are the independent bottlings of it, and then I see online there's the McDonald version, and then the 10-year-old version.
Yeah, you were talking about a 10-piece nugget there.
Somebody just said something on another live stream, or maybe on Twitter or Instagram, about they had a chance to get a 10-year cask strength Ben Nevis, which I went online and looked and didn't see that anywhere. So that would definitely be one I would want to try.
Did you have a favorite part of the live stream? Not the great bidding and the great interaction, the people showing the love, just like in the moment. Was there something that struck you? I'm going to admit, I liked asking for the hammer curl. Asking for the hammer curl of a 50 was nice, because who comes live from a gym? That was like we were in the future. I literally thought we're in the future.
That was Dad's Drinking Bourbon podcast.
If I was in the gym and a guy, I'd be like, what's that guy doing? And you think he's just FaceTiming. No, he's live donating something on a show while working out. And then he's doing a hammer curl with a 50 as part of the show. Yeah, that part just felt surreal and future. So I kind of surprised you. That was one, the whole thing. I was like, this is, he's literally sitting on a weight bench. People are yelling, get off the equipment, free it up. And they're not even, they're virtual. Evening all, Pete Head, love the name.
Well, I see McAllen Fine and Rare says that Ben Nevis is sending almost all of their whiskey to Japan now.
Ooh.
But then Whiskey Mystery says he has a 10-year 60% Ben Nevis, but he bought it in Scotland. That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kilco says cash flex with a real flex. Like it. Yeah, that was cool. To me, that just hit on several spots. And he just kind of, was he planned? I thought that was like a last minute in the moment thing too, wasn't it? Or was it planned? I couldn't remember.
I'd asked him earlier. I'd sent out some invites just to some people, see if they could make it on the live while we were auctioning their item.
Yeah.
He was questionable if he could make it or not. He was going to try.
Because
I'd already sent him the link out. Yeah. I don't know if he had other plans as well, but I just pasted the link, to him, and he came in at whatever point it was there.
Think of that though. You're on your phone, then you're connecting to a live show that you're now on with an auction. We're living the future right now. That's all I'm saying. We're right in it. People watching from other countries saying, "Get off the equipment, free it up."
Like Mark Saliba there, he says, "Good afternoon, Scott and Bart, and arguably two real life heroes."
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe this guy. This guy.
I don't know about that. We're just, I'd like to help people out.
Sure. That was fun. All right. We're not going to go too long. We will cut this at 30 minutes. But we wanted to come on and just kind of touch base and kind of let everybody know what we ended up at. And again, thank everybody and kind of have that moment coming back, because that was quite the experience.
Now, I will tell you, it did. So when it took 4 hours and 40 minutes, we had some of the auctions we probably could have sped up. That would be the only thing in the future. Maybe we put a time limit on, 5 minutes per item.
Felt pretty,
so it could
felt
go
pretty
along.
organic though. I mean, it felt like a conversational, actually it felt a little bit like a 12 hours of boom. Different guests popping on. That was pretty cool. I actually thought some of those components might be fun for people if we do a 12 hours of boom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But just looking, we had 25 items to auction off.
Yeah,
and,
that's a lot.
It just took a while.
Yeah.
But bringing the people in there too. I mean, it added the personal touch to it, and it also, let that person explain the item a little bit better, give a little bit more detail, and we got some jokes.
We got to hear dad jokes. That's what I was just going to say. Or jokes.
We didn't get a tune, but we got some jokes.
We need to have her on a 12 hours of boom. So
she already hit. I've already hit Tracy up. She's willing to. Her new job will
so
be
awesome.
She'll have the word will be out on her new job by then. So
Good.
She said she'll be
beautiful.
Her
energy, literally, she's one of those rare people where the energy comes right through the screen.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it just comes right through, and it's just boom, and it's like she's right there.
I feel at times she has a hard time holding the energy in.
Yes.
Keeping it.
Yeah, like at any moment you could get a supernova. And it would just be shiny. And then it would, and then she would sing a song. Yeah. I mean, totally. I mean, but it's amazing. That's where she's so good at just literally travels right across the screen. It's awesome.
Yeah, Chris M is asking about the super chats. Everything that came in yesterday goes into that. And then actually YouTube keeps 30% of the super chats. We make that difference up. So if you donate $20 to the super chat, it ends up being $20.
But that was why we were asking, hey, PayPal it, because then, even though we're making it up, which we did, but PayPal it in or go directly to the GoFundMe page. That way it's all coming right in. So, we don't mind, super chats. YouTube does a lot of stuff by letting us come on and do the show. So I don't ever begrudge that they get 30% of the super chat. Yeah. But when we're doing a fundraiser, we try to get that all to, in this case, Trooper.
Up front, it sounds like a lot of money, and it can be, but it's, this platform wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have it. Right. YouTube allows you to upload your videos for free, and they host you. You even make a little bit of money back. Mm-hmm. But on the lives, the super chats, they do keep a little bit of that.
Yeah.
It's
that'd be fine. If we got 100 super chats a show and they kept 30%, that's all right. Be like, that's fine. You guys have made that. Yeah. That's a nice thing. Yeah. They've got this weird thing that happened on my other show where somebody gave me a sticker or did a sticker thing. And then that had a $1.25 or something. I was like, what is this? You know about the stickers? I don't even know what they are.
I've seen those, but then they also now have a subscription on YouTube, which you can start. You can charge what you want. Some people have made up their own individual, like emojis and stuff. Roy had started. I didn't know quite how it was working out. I went in one day to try to set up and look at it. I got a little bit too convoluted, YouTube/Google convoluted, where you're like, this should be much easier than it is.
Christmas on Crestline has a subscription.
Yeah. Well, and then the Scotch Ford Dummies did it too. I was like, you guys let me know what you think, but they've got it set up. I think they charge $1 a month or something like that. And they've got their own emojis and stuff.
See, Whiskey and the Six just did some kind of Canadian super sticker.
Oh, there you go. How's it going?
See, and I can see you can
ding,
see
ding,
that.
ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding,
Ding,
ding,
ding,
ding.
ding, 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 and then
Oh,
it's got a little thing there. Now you can't see that on StreamYard, but I can see it over here. Maybe that's why I've missed that, because usually I don't have YouTube up when I'm doing StreamYard.
Oh, I got you.
So it tells me there's a super sticker, but I obviously didn't see it when it happened. So that's probably what happened to me.
Hey, everybody's watching now. It looks like our video quality has been good. StreamYard just came out with a new option. You can stream it.
Professional version.
You can stream at 1080p. We're trying it out. If it's good enough, we'll stick with it. It costs a little bit more.
Yes, the professional version, you'd be surprised. It costs more money for the professional version.
I mean, it looks like the video quality is pretty
good.
It
looks great.
Definitely. I don't know that it's 1080p, but it's definitely better than it has been in the past, and it looks better than the 720p broadcasting has been.
Yeah.
So, of course, some of that could be the camera as well, though. Too, you just don't have. I mean, there's different camera options.
Yeah. So, but yeah, let us know if you like. If it looks better on your screen, let us know. I've been bugging them behind the scenes about 1080p because the 720, and they said they were headed that way. So I was thrilled when I saw it today. We're at 20, almost 27 minutes. We got about
minutes left.
3 minutes to go. Whew, we've been through some interesting few months. Everybody's been dealing with all kinds of stuff, COVID and everything else.
What happened if you
highlighted it, that's cool. You think it would show, but it doesn't.
That went away though on its own there for a second.
Interesting. So, but those are stickers. So stickers are something new. I don't know. I'll have to figure out the stickers.
Super sticker.
Yeah, it's a super sticker from Canada.
All right, let's wrap it up. Thanks to everybody that tuned in yesterday. Thanks to everybody that helped support Scotch Trooper.
I want to thank all the folks that I'm sure, even in post, will watch all 4 hours and 30, 40 minutes of it. If you come in and watch that whole show, that's a lot of entertainment. I'm curious how many views we'll get in post.
Scotch Trooper, and he did reveal to me as well that it'll probably be January before he can return to work. So, I mean, he's out of the GoFundMe, of course, is going to help provide a lot of that lost income. So not only medical, treatments and co-pays,
I can't even imagine.
Bills, but also just lost income.
Yeah.
So he's got 4 months to go.
Well, and then I just know when you're going through the chemo, you've also got to make sure you're talking about serious social distancing because your immune system is compromised. So he'll be bunkering in, I'm sure. But his family looks awesome, so who better to bunker in with? So I'm sure he'll be doing great. But scotch it.
We've got another super chat came in from Chris M. $3.60.
Hold on.
Yeah, you weren't.
Was it a sticker?
Nope.
Hey.
Little cowbell.
Hold on, there it is. Let me get it up
Thanks,
here.
Chris M. Appreciate
look at this. Hold on, we're going to show it here. Boom! Chris M. 360. You sure that's not a sticker? That sounds like a sticker number.
Christmas on Crestline says, thanks for the opportunity to get the Iron Root tour. Just remember, you want the Bloody Butcher corn.
Man, try those. They do some amazing stuff.
They do so most corn costs like $1 a pound. Your bulk corn, you go down to the co-op, you buy it for your feed, whatever. Maybe some distilleries buy it for their distillation.
Who knows?
They don't use that. They source a lot of their stuff is sourced locally or in the Texas area. They're paying $3 and $4 a pound for corn that they're using. They've got at least one of their barrels down there that you could probably ask to taste is I think it's Oaxacan corn, if I remember right. And it's like $30 a pound.
Craziness.
But they have a few barrels of that. So
right. But the Bloody
Butcher really just has a very nice profile. But you'll be able to try them.
Yeah. because I just got a cast strength bottle of something they always have. And then Scott came up with the idea of, could I get just a Bloody Butcher? And they're like, that's a smart move. I'm like, dang it, can I change my mind? And they're like, nope, you already bottled yours. I'm like, dang it. So make sure you try something, and then you can always ask. The Bloody Butcher dummy style. That's what you want to say.
Deadpan for Gene.
Deadpan.
All right.
Boom. Scotch it. You scotch. Got
Cilantro.
dummies.